Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I'm playing Hollow Knight. Last time on Hollow Knight, I finally escaped the City of Tears, and I unlocked a couple of elevators, one between Dirtmouth and the Crystal Peak, and another between the Forgotten Crossroads and the City of Tears. This is also finally the episode in which I'm going to learn to use my spells. So let's put on some spell-related charms so that I can force myself to actually learn how to do the spells in this game. I could do the Shaman Stone. The other one is the Spell Twister. I already have... So the one that I chose already is the Soul Catcher, which means I get more soul around me, which is good. You need more soul if you're going to do spells. This one reduces the soul cost of spells. I like that. And then I don't have enough for the Shaman Stone. I guess what we'll do is the Wayward Compass and the Gathering Swarm. So, I have 2 spells. Let me figure out where I'm going before I talk about that. I want to go basically down so that I can zip across that place where the resting ground is. I have 2 spells. The one that I've occasionally used before is the Vengeful Spirit that shoots out the side. And then I have one that shoots above me that I really haven't learned to use yet. I forget what that one's called. It's like the Howling Wraiths or something. That sounds like the right name. So, oops, I shot my spell the wrong way. I'm already bad at this. There we go. Ha! That was not the most successful, but I'm learning. The Howling Wraiths does above me. I wonder if I can also use my... what is it called? My downward dive. I'm trying to gain some soul off of this enemy. Oh, well, never mind. I'll try a different enemy. I want to try my downward dive thing to see if that also works as an attack. What is my dash button? There we go. That's the dash button. So other than figure out how to use spells and get better at that portion of the game, making all of my viewers that have been curious or you know, painfully watching me never use spells, give them a little bit of relief. Other than that, I'm going to go back to the resting ground, finally, and visit the Moth Seer and upgrade our Dream Nail. Upgrade our Dream Nail. That is a good enemy to use the Howling Wraiths, which I did not use. Got him. I think those use more... I think that uses more soul than the Vengeful Spirit. I'm not sure about that. That's a guess. I'm going to go back to my previous ways for a little bit. Just... oh. Never mind. I was going to go back to my previous ways so that I didn't die, because I'm not used to using my spells this frequently. But instead, I died. It's a learning process. We might die a few times learning how to effectively use spells. I've noticed that I can deflect this guy's attack if I hit it right as he's doing it. Wait a minute, I didn't even hit him. I think I was trying to say what my plans were for this episode. My plan is to go back to the resting ground and visit the Moth Seer. I also want to go nearby that there's a place I can super dash over a pit and visit what I believe is another snail shaman. It has the decorations of a snail shaman. That's my main plan for this episode. And I should really talk about some of the discoveries from last episode. So last episode, we discovered that there are some challenge arenas that we can enter with harder versions of the bosses that we've fought. I think all of the spells take just a second before you can actually activate them, and that's one of the things that's messing me up. Yeah, that took a second after I hit the buttons before it actually did the spell. That's going to take some getting used to. I'm going the correct direction. Always a good thing. The challenge areas that we discovered last time are bosses, so I can fight a harder version of a boss by finding the boss's corpse and hitting it with the dream nail. We discovered that for... Oh, I think I hit my darkness with that. Oh my gosh, let's not die before I get my darkness. I think I barely did not die before getting my darkness. Learning is hard, but it's probably worth it. I can go to those challenge areas with bosses. We did that last time with the False Knight. And the hard version of the False Knight battle is the Failed Champion. Last time when I met him, I called him the False Knight a bunch of times, but it's actually the Failed Champion. I don't know if that's meant to be a different character or the same character. You know, maybe the Failed Champion is the Dreamland alter ego of the False Knight. But either way, I can fight him, and he is very hard. Last time I wasn't wearing a good set of charms for fighting a boss, to be fair. But also, that boss was hard. I was wearing the Fragile Heart, which is good for bosses. But then I was also wearing the Gathering Swarm, and I was wearing the Fragile... I'm not doing well in this room, am I? I was wearing the Fragile Greed, which doesn't help with bosses, the Gathering Swarm, and I believe the Wayward Compass. So all of that was not helpful in the very difficult boss battle. But one of the nice things about that boss is we didn't break any of our fragile charms. So next time we try that, we know that fragile charms are a good way to fight that version of the boss. Did our darkness zip away from us? I guess it has a place in the room, and if you pull it too far away from that place, then it just goes back. I'm having trouble. I don't really want to learn what happens if you don't gather your darkness and you die. I would like to avoid learning that. It's something else to learn in the game, but I'd prefer not to. Whenever we go back to that... Ooh, okay, here it is. So I do not want to dash, I want to super dash. Very carefully press the correct button. This definitely looks like a shaman place. I'm going to heal up before I enter. Let's enter. Whenever I go back to that failed champion fight, I'm going to be wearing a different set of things. Oh my. I don't have the soul. I was supposed to use the thing outside to gather soul for slamming into the ground. Well, we'll just go back. And get some soul off of that enemy. There we go. Try again. And there's nothing this way, right? Yeah, that's all blocked. Crush. Oh, there's spikes on both sides. That's pretty scary. The Crystalised Mound. That's slightly different than the Overgrown Mound, I guess. It's supposed to evoke the same thought. I think I bounced off of this guy's stuff into the edge of the spikes on that far wall, which is silly. This might be a good time to try that. I don't know if it helped or not, but the point is I tried it. I think I barely did not take damage from that guy because I hit him fast enough. So down here, ho ho, you can't get me, buddy, too fast. What do I see? I see something to the right, which I cannot possibly go up, but I might fall down from it. I found a little statue over there. I guess we can heal up and hit this statue. Then we can go up. I see a couple places we can go. There's definitely a right path that we can continue on. I don't know if I want to go down there yet. That looks very interesting, but if I drop down, I don't know that I can get back up. Oh yeah, I can, because I can use the mantis claw. Let's do it. What is this nonsense? There's clearly a shaman in there. A snail shaman. The Descending Dark. Tap E while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. How is that different from the other one I got? I guess it's bigger. This goes back to where we entered. So let's go further in. I don't know about that one. That seems like the same thing we had before, but maybe a little stronger. Do we care about that? You're free! I waited a second before saying that because I remember last time. Let's drop down this way. Oh, I should not have zipped. But I still made it safely. And I think that we have fully explored this little mound. Except that we have to go out a different direction. Well, let's go around. So that Descending Darkness, we had to have the other way of descending just to get into where we are right now. Whoops. So, since that was a requirement, clearly this was an upgrade. If this gets me a third time, I will be very sad. So clearly this is an upgrade to that ability, because we needed to have that ability in order to even get to where we are. That was silly. Why did I do that? Should have waited until the platform was ready to withstand my weight. But as an upgrade, I don't know what it actually upgrades. Does it do damage? I have no idea. But we got it. And I'm kind of glad that we didn't come over here the first time we were here, because we would have just not been able to do it anyway. Oh my gosh, was there... I think there was something else up there that I just missed. So sad. Huh. There's a ghost. A ghost named Zero. Okay. Hope and freedom. He would cut the plague with his nails, and then he turned his weapons upon the king. Those who hope are already doomed. Let's not challenge with 3 health. Let's maybe visit our little friend over here first. So that was more information about the plague. And he also was trying to stop the plague with a nail. So he was another warrior that came in here, probably just like me, in order to stop the plague. And it did not work for him. How interesting. So this is the main reason why I'm over here, is to visit the Moth Seer. Things do come naturally to me. I'm just pretty good at stuff. The dreamers are prisoners? Are they prisoners in the dream? I've been assuming they are ghosts, but maybe they're not. I got a Hollowness seal? Okay. I was expecting more of an active upgrade. But very well, a Hollowness seal is fine. And he wants me to have more essence, 200 essence. Does that include the essence I already had? Yeah, it still says 173, so it didn't take away the essence I had before. It just added to it. That's good. We are somewhat close to being able to get to 200. Maybe fighting this guy over here will do that. A little further over here. And remember, I'm trying to learn spells. Let's challenge the warrior dream. Oh, I missed. Got him. Oh, it hit me on the way back. So I need to hit him with my nail just to gain soul. And I'd like to heal. Oh, somehow I ducked under what he was doing or something and was able to heal. I think this is a difficult fight to try to heal in. Oops, I used the wrong spell, but I tried. Still learning. Got him. Take that. And I really would like to heal if I do it right after he throws a knife at me. then I can dodge the next knife. All in all, this guy isn't too challenging. Oh, wait a minute, he just doubled his knives. Maybe he is more challenging. I got past the first phase. Also, his knives are so skinny, I sometimes randomly dodge them. Throw a knife. Ooh. Yeah, I randomly dodged another knife. Just because the knives are skinny. Or the nails. I guess they're nails. He even said a nail, didn't he, in his speech before? Sometimes when I'm healing, because I duck down a little bit when doing so, he doesn't hit me. Got him. That actually felt pretty good. And I used my spells a lot. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. You are a fool, not a traitor. And he's going to be watching me. So we are now going to be haunted by the ghost 0. Okay. Cursed are those who turn against the king. And he gave us 100 essence. So we will immediately go back and tell the Mothseer that we've collected enough essence. And I'm going to read this again. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Manamon the teacher, surrounded by fog and mist, must be in the fog canyon. Lurian the watcher in his spire looking over the city. Don't know where that could be. Maybe the City of Tears? And then Hurrah the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. That's got to be the deep nest, right? That didn't tell me the history. I don't remember where else I learned about the plague. But I kind of remembered hearing about a plague, and that warrior guy 0 just confirmed that I had heard about a plague. Oops. So, Mothseer, remember how you said I was good at stuff? Look at this. Yeah, I am good at collecting things. You needn't feel bad about breaking a taboo. Oh. Opening the door. I am interested in that. Is this a new area? The Spirit's Glade. That's filled with water? This water does not look boiling, right? Yeah, we can swim in it. The bugs within this glade are under this guy's watch, Revik. Treat them with respect and you may remain, but raise your nail and you'll contend with me. Well, we might contend with you. Buy your cookies? You're named Millybug. Is that in any way related to... Is that related to Millie Moneybags, the banker? Caspian. Beware your own mind. Twisted minds breed dark deeds, and yours was more twisted than most. Interesting. I want to go further in. Oh, it ends. Okay, let's go up then. Dr. Chagix. He used to help others. They were brought to me sick and dying. What difference did it make? Any victory against death will always be temporary. Atra, don't fear, little creature. Though a violent rage once possessed me, this peaceful air in this place seems to keep it at bay. Are you a warrior, little one? This is Garo. A true warrior is one who can stand strong in the midst of a storm. I was once obsessed by power. Through my time within this glade has shed me of such a desire. This is Kissin. What folly it was to ever crave such a vicious thing. Ooh, I see something up there. How could I get up there? I have no idea, but we are going to place it on a map. So right above me to the right, there's a chimney up there that I can't get to. I don't think I can get to it anyway. Grohawk. We're always left with reminders of the errors we've made. Let your mistakes not burden you, but serve as guideposts on where not to travel. Well, I have not learned that one. Just to be clear. 100 Nail Warrior. You like my nails? They're very nice. You carry only 3, far less than the legends may suggest. Still each is sharper than the last. Okay. Are you admiring my fabulous markings? This is Karina. I am a distinguished species, you see, though I've not seen another like me for a long time. Huh. I can curiously go under this, but there's nothing to the left there. I fell down. Herpetos, no! Are you enjoying your time in our glade? I'd offer advice, though to have made it here, you're obviously quite adept at navigating our world and its perils. Don't fear my rotting form. This is Molten. Though my body sheds and changes, my core remains the same. Magnus Strong. All of life's problems can be solved with crushing force. Such a simple mantra, and one I've always lived by. If you weren't so scrawny, I would suggest you follow my example. Waldy. Don't judge me by my appearance. Though my stature is small, I bear a dark soul and a tendency to go berserk in battle. Wayner. Hark, fellow adventurer, are you heading out into the world? I'd join you, but it's been so long, I fear I'd lose my head. He's also has been beheaded. Wyatt, watch out. I have an acidic touch, and I wouldn't want you getting burned. Okay. Hex. I'll see you soon, she said, though that was long ago. I wonder where she went. Ah, a wanderer. This is Thistlewind. I've been many places and done a great many things, but I suspect you will outdo me by far. I've long ceased traveling the caverns of Hollownest, and I suspect they're now far more dangerous than in my journeys. Though with your capable air, I'm sure you'll do fine. Why, thank you for the good optimism. Good luck. It's a vast world out there. Boss. He's just named Boss. I came from far away to reach this place. Though my shell may seem foreign, beneath it I am a bug the same as you. That thing that I put on my map, I think it's right here. Yeah, okay. I can take it off my map now. So what do we do there? I have... Oh, look at that. And... Zero just appeared in here. Oh, we fought Zero. That's not one of these. Where is my map? There is my map. Let's take this off. Huh. I could use my dream nail and attack any of these people, I think. But the person at the front said that I shouldn't be doing that. And it feels like something that I should not be doing. But maybe I'm supposed to at some point. Maybe each of those represent a small boss battle that you can do. I'm not sure. But for now, where would I like to go? Let's ding the bell. I think what I would like to do now is go to the... I mean, I'm going to the Greenpath, but where I really want to go is the Howling Cliffs, because we should be able to do a number of things up there. So we can go back to the Moth Cliffs. I have come up with a plan of action. Ooh, before we go there, can we go back to where we fought the Nimble Protector, the Hornet? I want to see if we can, if there's some other secret in that little area. We can climb on the walls, but not very far. I kind of expected there to be more of something here, but there's not. So let's go back. And my plan is to go to the Howling Cliffs. I have made a list. 1, there is a purple tree up there in the Howling Cliffs. And that purple tree, we can gather some more essence. Maybe we could even get to 300. I don't know if that's a goal or not, but we can get to 300. Ooh, I should try fighting this guy with my spells. That would be good for learning. Bam! Ooh. That actually worked really well. Let's do it again. I'm solidifying this knowledge. Bam! I even got an essence from that one. I still don't know why I randomly get essence sometimes. But I got one there. 2 in the Howling Cliffs. There's the wind, the edge of the world, and I have postulated that I could try to super dash into the wind and confirm that the edge of the world really is the edge of the world. 3, I can destroy breakable ground near Joni's repose, where we got Joni's blessing. And while we're there, Joni might be a ghost that we can interact with. So we should go there and see if we can interact with Joni. I barely got up here, by the way. That was a little bit of luck. There's also a dead bug corpse that I marked on my map that we could go visit, see if that is also something we could hit with the dream nail and get something out of. You know, invoke the dead bug ghost or something. We'll see. There is a grave at the top of the hill, which I'm fairly sure will be another ghost that we can fight. And there's also the Spin Master. I want to visit him again because the Spin Master might have something to say with the fact that I have collected the Dream Nail, and I've also sharpened my nail at Agent Smith's place. Since I've met the Smith, the Nail Master might care about that. And the Spin Master is a Nail Master. I'm not going to try super dashing yet because I'm collecting essence. And just in case it works, I don't want to mess up the essence I've collected. So essence. I know we can tell when we're done collecting the essence, but I have no idea how far up the cliffs it goes. So far it keeps going. It seems like we're going to get to 300. I neglected to talk to the Moth Seer after we collected the 200 prize, so I'm not sure if she wanted us to come back for a 300 prize. But I will assume that she does, and I'll go back there at some time. At some point. I like going to visit the characters we've met anyway. Geez, how much? I did not mean to read your note. How many of these are there? They're just strewn about the entire Howling Cliffs, it seems. Did you like that little bounce off of the enemy in order to get a little bit further? I liked it. There's still more. I'm going to assume that's still up. I might be wrong about that. So where did we miss some essence? I probably should have been zigzagging this entire time so that I wouldn't miss any. But we have missed some, so let's figure out where it is. Don't want to go in there. I stayed mostly on the left outer edge. So it's probably in over here. There's a couple. Got him. Okay, let's go back to the tree. Where's the tree? There it is. I guess there's no real reason to go back to the tree. I just like to see that the tree... Oh, it said wait. The tree said wasteland? Bugs reduced. That's different than what the other trees have said. Weird. Now, super dash into the wind. Okay, I think that does really confirm the edge of the world. Great. That's 2 off my list. Now there's Joni's Repose and the Dead Bug. Joni's Repose is further up. The Dead Bug is right here. This really looks like an area to fight a boss. The corpse of a large bug. Did I do something? It did something, didn't it? Oh, look at that. It's all lit over here now. Let's hit this with the dream nail. No? If I hit it enough, do I light it? I have lit the fires of something. Something. Something with a little bit of a musical interlude. I have no idea what I have accomplished. I'm sure that I've accomplished something. Well, we lit the fires. I don't know what that means, but we lit them. What does it mean? What have we accomplished? I just don't know. Well, we did something. I just don't know what we did. Now let's go to Joni's repose. Which is still above us. We are getting to the end of the episode, so I might save at the bench before doing a couple of the other things that I wanted to do in these cliffs. So, Joni's repose. I remember this being mainly a whole bunch of these little flying dudes. I am thinking about using my spells. I don't know exactly when to use them, but I'm thinking about it. I'm learning. The learning is happening, even though you can't see anything. Honestly, these guys are easy enough that using my spells is just more difficult than just fighting them, I think. Or just walking by them, as it were. We are definitely going to open this with our ridiculous descent. I don't know what it does, other than just break the ground. And then we visit Joni. Yes, we can speak to Joni now. We kind of took it off your dead body. I don't know if that bothers you. Yeah. If we hit you with the dream nail, will you be fine? Did we dispel the ghost? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Was that a good thing or a bad thing that I just did? Did I collect Joni's ghost into my dream nail? Okay, so what we've done to Joni is we stole his blessing off of his dead body, and then we sucked his ghost into our dream nail weapon. We might not be the good guy. I don't know how to feel about that, but we've done it, and I guess we can just live up to that personality of ourselves. You know, I've gone almost this entire episode without mentioning the characters that we met last time. We met 2 characters last time. We met one character in Dirtmouth. Well, actually both of them were in Dirtmouth. One of them was the Gravedigger, which was a ghost in Dirtmouth, who just complained that we were making a lot of work for him. And we also sucked him up into our dream nail. I don't really have another name for him, because, I mean, he didn't do much, so he's just the Gravedigger. The other one we met owns a business, that seems to collect darkness out in the world. Like if we left our darkness somewhere. This guy still just wants to meditate. Do you do anything else? My brother Shio, how fare you in that green kingdom of thorns you call home? Think of you every time I raise my nail. If you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and our master, I like to think you do. Whoa. Did we see that because we hit him with the dream nail? I think we did. And he told us a bunch of stuff about Shio and Oro. I'm guessing that Shio is in the Greenpath based on the description. Huh. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the top of the hill and see if the grave up there does something. And then after that, we're going to save and exit. But I still need to say about the character in Dirtmouth, who owns a business that cleans up darkness that you've left behind. And I am calling her the Shadow Scrubber. We have basically no reason to use her services because we vigilantly clean up our darkness ourselves. But it's good to know that she's there. And I assume that the Proud Huntsman uses her services many times. Ooh, here we go. Gorb. The Great Mind. Bow, bow, bow to Gorb. He's the Great Mind, apparently. Ascend with Gorb. Sure, let's challenge the warrior dream. The Great Mind. Bam! Take that, Great Mind. He seems very much like the other ghost that we fought this time. Also, I think I'm getting pretty good at using those Howling Wraiths. It actually works pretty well for the ghost fights because they float around and they're often above you. I'm gonna heal a couple times though. I said a couple because I intended to get more soul and heal some more. Ooh, he's hitting out 3 of them at a time this time. That's a little bit harder. Jeez, take that. Ah, I am in danger of dying. I am in real danger of dying. Heal. Oh my gosh. Don't leave the fight. Just heal. So let's heal again. I'm very close to death, and I'm just holding on. I liked using the Howling Wraiths in the ghost fights because they float above you a lot, and so you can hit them with the Howling Wraiths. He's still Gorb, the Great Mind. And we've gotten a whole bunch more essence. We're at 400 now. Maybe we should go back to visit... Maybe we should go back to visit the... what is she called? The Mothseer again. Next episode. Probably not, but we did do a lot. Alright, that's it for this one. We'll do more in the next one. In this episode, we met a whopping 22 new characters, and we got a bucket full of essence. I've also created a new category for spells. At first I didn't think we'd get that many, but we've gotten 5 already. I've included Cyclone Slash as one of the spells. Anyway, thanks for watching, and a new episode next Sunday.